Now, forewarned weather with Exact Track 4D.
Well, we're finally tracking beautiful conditions weather-wise, and then we have the air quality that is just not cooperating, and it comes from that wildfire smoke. And so for today, heading into tomorrow, due to more plumes of wildfire smoke expected, our air quality will remain unhealthy at the very least for sensitive groups, and we could have time periods where it's unhealthy for all. And so I don't want to say don't get outside because it is gorgeous, but you might just want to be smart about it and kind of limit the amount of time where you spend outside. But if you are in one of those sensitive groups that have asthma or an upper respiratory illness, it's best to stay indoors until this does start to subside. So the air quality advisory was extended to last all the way through your Saturday. And we do have that thicker wildfire smoke coming out of Canada, and that pushes all the way west into the northern plains. The worst air quality is still up to our northwest and down to the southwest, and that's just because of the direction of the air and how it's coming in, but nonetheless moderate to major pollutants across the area. The culprit, high pressure, and here's the little catch-22 with it. High pressure clears out our clouds. It brings us blue skies, dry conditions, and so that's what's giving us great weather. However, where the high pressure is situated, you get clockwise rotation around it. So then it's bringing all that smoke from Canada, boom, right into our neighborhoods. And so as long as that high pressure stays just to our northwest, well, that's when we're going to continuously see that smoke. So we get a little brief break from it throughout the day, but then we will have more of that wrapping around that high heading into Saturday as it pushes more into our area. Today's forecast this afternoon, 77 the afternoon high, mostly sunny skies, though it'll be very filtered by that smoke, so it might even look a little overcast to you, but that's not cloud cover, it's that smoke layer. So we'll have hazy sunshine. We're starting a nice dry stretch, car wash type of weather. You get your money's worth today. It'll last all the way into next week. However, that was not the case in July. Now that we have flipped the calendar, we can talk stats for July at Metro Airport. We picked up over 7 inches of rain last month. That's more than double of what our average rainfall should be for the month of July, and certainly a lot more than last year. We have more than 5 inches compared to last July. So it was a wet one. Precipitation outlook for August. This is issued from the Climate Prediction Center, keeps us near average with precip, so that won't be too shabby, but slightly above average with those temperatures as we are rounding out kind of that last month before we go back to school. So maybe you're traveling up north this weekend. Let's talk about that up north forecast. Starting here, though, we'll be right around 80 degrees this weekend. Feeling great, lots of sunshine. We just got to get that smoke out of here. Unfortunately, you're still going to encounter the smoke if you travel north. So up towards Alpena, Rogers City, plan for 70s, getting to either side of 80 into the weekend, but smoke for today and tomorrow. Same situation in Mackinac Island, where we do eventually reach 80 Sunday with some clearer skies. Then Traverse City, mid 70s today, low 80s Saturday, Sunday, but we will push out that smoke layer as we head into your Sunday. So 7-day forecast here across Metro Detroit. Seasonal by early next week. Next chance of rain, not until Wednesday.